Katy and Sam are in love. They've been engaged for 15 months, but Katy has spent a lifetime planning the wedding.
I don't think anybody else could do it for you.
She may have big dreams, but Sam, a male nurse, earns a small salary.
Katy's worth every penny, but I just haven't got every penny.
So we're giving them £12,000 towards their big day.
It's absolutely fantastic.
And a chance for Sam to prove himself to the woman he loves.
How can I make her know that I love her to bits?
But there's a catch. Every single decision between now and the wedding will be made by Sam alone.
Mind your step. Change of plan, just possibly.
He and Katy have agreed to it in the presence of a lawyer.
You will be required to live apart for the duration of the term.
And the bride will know absolutely nothing until the big day.
I'm really nervous.
4 weeks apart will push their relationship to the limit.
You better love me forever. And you better never leave me.
So, will Sam be able to control the bridesmaids?
I am not wearing this dress.
Get every little detail right?
I'd be so disappointed if the wedding's nothing like I imagined.
And pick the perfect dress? Can this man give his bride a day she will never forget?
Maybe he really doesn't understand what I want.
Today, Katy is leaving her home in Surrey and moving in with her chief bridesmaid 150 miles away in Leicester.
I just got you loads and loads and loads and loads of junk food, actually.
For the first time in his life, male nurse Sam will be living alone and fending for himself.
Sam isn't so good at organising things or planning things and really lets me run the show because you're useless. Right, that's 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
How much
cool.
do you reckon you need?
Katy's family have given Sam £2,000 towards the wedding, so he's got a total budget of 14 grand, and he's only got 4 weeks to pull it off.
I reckon you're a good girl. I reckon I might just marry you.
This is Sam's chance to prove he's the best husband Katy could ever wish for.
She takes a lot of control when it comes to organising things. So I'm kind of hoping that it might give her... I'm not saying she doesn't respect me for being so disorganised at the moment, but maybe she will have a bit more respect for me if I can pull this off.
I'm not actually that happy about leaving for 4 weeks, in all honesty. Sam and I actually don't spend that much time apart. The most important thing is that we get to get married. And if we have to do this in a slightly less conventional way, then I'm prepared to do it.
But is she really prepared for what will happen when she leaves the biggest day of her life in Sam's hands?
What are you doing here?
Sam's best man and childhood friend, Eddie, is here to help. He and best woman Hayley have also agreed to keep the wedding plans a secret from Katy. But Eddie's a kitchen fitter by trade, not a wedding planner.
If Sam got the day wrong, I think he'd never hear the end of it from Katy at all. She'd probably cut his knackers off.
Knowing how high Katy's expectations are, Sam's already worrying about money.
The budget that Katy would want for her ideal wedding would be probably double what we've got at the moment. I mean, you're looking at least 30. We've got 14, so, and I've got 4 weeks.
How you doing, all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Top of Sam's list, the dress. So it's off to a posh boutique in Chelsea.
Well, a little bit of a flower on the back's all right, isn't it?
And it's not just money that's an issue. How do you buy a dress for a woman who isn't there?
Do you like sparkly stuff?
He's persuaded a fellow nurse, who he thinks is roughly Katy's size, to model for him.
You know what? I've no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. I should know what Katy wants, because she's been talking about it for over a year. But I've done my usual and kind of switched off a bit when she's talking about the wedding.
I would really like 2 different styles and 2 different dresses and 2 different venues, which is totally spoilt. But I have to do everything bigger and better, don't I?
I think because we want 2 themes, one for the actual ceremony and one for the evening, but
I think I'm going to be struggling really with funds to do that, to be honest with you.
Katie's always liked dressing up, and I think she will see this wedding day as her chance to shine, the biggest day of any bride's life, but she will relish the idea of dressing up and being the centre of attention for that day.
Well, I thought I had an idea, but to be honest with you, now I've seen all these dresses, I don't know.
It's a little bit like being snowblind, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah.
If I feel that the dress is horrible or it doesn't flatter my figure, there could be tears.
Yep, go for it.
Dress number 1 is a snip at £2,000.
Maybe. I'll have a look at another one though.
The next dress goes up to £2,500.
That looks more wedding-y, definitely.
Yeah.
This experience is really odd.
Well, it is a bit because it's a woman's job.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
And dress number 3.
That looks nice.
That does look nice, actually. Just a little question then. How much?
Well, have you picked one of the most expensive dresses in the shop?
Probably, yeah.
Yes. And this one is about 3,000.
Have you got anything a little bit cheaper?
Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.
The only dress Sam liked was £1,000 more than he budgeted. He has to hope he can save money on the bridesmaids' outfits.
How's it going? Hello, Gemma.
He's invited the bridesmaids, Hayley and his sister Gemma, down from Leicester to meet him at a chain store in Oxford Street.
Come on out, ladies, let's see
Come
what
on.
you look like.
It's not the right colour, basically. Do a little 12 for me. Go on, I'm 1 foot. That's perfect.
I think that's good. But I think it's really flattering as well. Yeah.
Just out of interest, how much are they?
They've just gone into sale.
They've gone into sale?
The skirt's down from 150 to 75.
Perfect.
These are really nice. I really like this.
That is... I'm liking that.
The bridesmaids are happy, but it's what Katy will think that matters.
I'm a bit worried that these bridesmaid dresses are going to be a bit too showy, really. And they're going to, mean that Katie's not going to stand out as much as she could do. I'm just making this complicated. Let me go and have a word and just see what she reckons. Hang on. Right. Change of plan. Just possibly. I'm going to have to get you to try some of the dresses on.
Why? Because I really, really love this dress.
So do I. These are absolutely gorgeous.
Give me your reasoning behind it.
I can't give you a reason right now, but just trust me. You can stop looking at me like that.
We've got to wear these dresses, Sam, and we've got to feel comfortable in them.
Yeah.
And we do.
We feel very comfortable in these.
You might also feel comfortable in these ones as well.
What do you think of this one?
I am not wearing this dress
Why not?
because it's yellow.
Let's have a look.
It is awful.
You're not looking happy, Hayley.
You put me in things that make me look like a fat banana. Katy would hate to have yellow. Just choose what you want, I'll wear whatever you want, but don't expect me to be happy about it.
It's important that I don't feel stressed on my wedding day.
I know it's not exactly what you want, but for the day, and it is Katie's day at the end of the day, isn't it?
I really want to be able to just concentrate on the fact that I'm getting married and it's a really happy day. Lots of smiling.
I don't think Katy will like it. I don't think it's what she's expecting. I'm worried he's getting it all wrong.
I thought this would be a lot easier than this. I don't want to think about a dress for Katie at all. If she reacts like these two are reacting now.
Organising the wedding is a full-time occupation, but Sam still has to do his day job.
Well, mate.
Morning,
Yes.
boys.
Sam's always late. I've never known him to be early yet, and I mean, even when he was going to college, come on Sam, hurry up, we've got to go, we're going to be late. We got there every day. We were late, but we got there.
After the morning shift, there's more work to be done. Wedding work. He's set aside £3,000 for venue hire, but the ones he thinks Katy will like are all stately homes, with stately price tags. He'll have to haggle.
My absolutely favourite style is Rococo or Baroque, kind of like Louis XVI French style.
I know she wants it in a large sort of house. That's about as far as my year's worth of training has got me, really.
I would like silver and white, and I would like a room with a big cut crystal chandelier, and I would like to have white flowers, and I would probably like to sprinkle little crystals over the table.
Yeah, I could mess up.
What if something awful happens? Like he organises the room and it's absolutely beautiful, but then he forgets to get chair covers and the chairs are red.
First stop is Stowe, the former gardens of the Duke of Buckingham.
These doors are huge.
Ready?
Yeah. I'd get rid of the spiders though. Yeah, I need to get rid of these, definitely, as long as they're not welded to the floor, which they're not, so.
But Sam is quoted almost £5,000.
It's just a bit steep, you know. Katy's worth every penny, but I just haven't got every penny, you know what I mean?
Next stop, Claydon House, the 18th century home of the Verney family.
Right.
Very nice.
Now, there's not many people that can say they're getting married in an 18th century interior, so it depends whether you're into the splendours of the Rococo.
Katy,
yes.
My fiancée mentioned Rococo. I do remember that.
Ah, well there you
so
go.
This is what it is.
This is Rococo. It's all sort of natural looking. It's sort of birds and S and C scrolls, very, very much like something that's grown out of the ground and surrounded all these niches. And it's designed to be free-flowing and very natural.
Katy would be happy with a Rococo room, but Sam's got a few ideas of his own.
Hoping to have a little barbecue outside.
Not really. There are very strict guidelines on not having naked flames within 20 metres of the vicinity of historic houses, and this is a Grade 1 listed building, I'm afraid. All right, lovely to meet you, Sam. I hope you give us some serious consideration. It's a wonderful venue.
Yeah. It's just so almost, you know, like the last one, it was like almost perfect, almost had it just right, but then, you know, they tell me the price, and then this one, almost right, but I want a bit of land. I'm being greedy, aren't I, really? But I mean, I've got another place to see today, haven't I? I've got Ragley Hall to go and see, so I mean, maybe that would be even better.
Katy is living in Leicester with chief bridesmaid Hayley. While separated from her soulmate Sam, she's bonding with Hayley's 7-year-old daughter, Megan.
Why are you getting married?
I suppose when you really love somebody that much,
You want to marry them?
you just want to tell the whole world how much you love them. That's a nice way to do
I've
it.
got a boyfriend at the moment, but I'm not sure whether I'll marry him or not.
No, it's probably a bit early to say, isn't it?
How many boyfriends have you had?
3, really.
And then you found Sam.
And then I met Sam. One day you just kind of like, you just know. I kind of remember the actual moment I decided I was in love with Sam, actually.
Katy's found her dream man, but Sam has yet to find her a dream venue.
We've got to get to this venue. The chap's going at 5 o'clock and we're still on the motorway to try and get to Ragley Hall.
For the final appointment of the day, Sam is booked in at the home of the Marquess of Hertford, Ragley Hall, but he's running late.
It's definitely shut. Someone has got to be in, surely. Nearly 3/4 of an hour late for this one. One of these days I'm going to get my assing gear, aren't I? It's looking a bit shut, isn't it, actually? Come on.
Hello there, welcome to
Hi, nice to meet you.
And your name is?
Sam.
Events manager Paul takes him on a guided tour.
Yeah.
If you're looking for evening guests or guests coming on after the wedding breakfast, then we could either barbecue out here or, of course, do a pig roast, which is really popular as well. So, this is the Great Hall. As you can see, it will sit your 100 quite easily. 120 is maximum numbers.
This place is massive.
Yeah.
So
Mind
your
step. We have to have them there for health and safety.
Ragley Hall has all the baroque Katy could want, and Sam could even have his barbecue. But at £5,000, it would eat up over a third of his budget.
Is that a bit out of your budget?
It's more than I was going to spend, to be honest with you.
Okay, what sort of cost were you thinking of?
To be honest with you, maximum I was going to be able to afford is £3,000.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Well, obviously, I can have a look at that for you. I won't just turn you away.
Well, if you could look into that would be really handy, to be honest with you, because I do like the place, for sure.
Okay.
Ragley Hall would have to nearly halve their price to meet his budget. The stately home he's convinced Katy would love may well be out of his reach.
It's a lovely building. It really is a nice building. Unless that guy does something special and kind of waves his magic wand, I'm not going to be able to afford this at all.
In Leicester, Katy is worried Sam will buy her a simple wedding band, when what she wants is a ring with bling.
Hello. I would suggest, to start with, something like this, which is a traditional ring set with diamonds.
I would like more sparkle.
You can never have too many diamonds.
In Surrey, Sam's budget means he's got to look for something a little simpler.
What sort of budget have you got in mind?
Maximum, I'd have probably said 900 for both.
That one is £1,895.
So what am I going to sacrifice to get this then?
White gold, yellow gold, diamond set.
I don't know. I have no idea what Katy wants. I really haven't got a clue. What about a nice silver wedding ring?
Silver? You can't have a silver wedding ring. I wouldn't let you do that, no.
We're not looking at the we're just looking for the sparkle.
It's £3,500.
No, that's 465.
And that's platinum, is it?
That's platinum.
Oh my goodness.
Cheers, bye-bye.
That's set in 18 carat yellow gold, and there's 4 carats of diamonds in there. This one's £14,995.
Budgets suck. I hate compromise.
Right, I've got to come to a decision now, basically. That one there.
You go for that one.
Yep.
Sam settles for a white gold wedding band with diamonds for £475.
Job's a good one. Done.
Wouldn't it be boring to never want more than your lot? Maybe I like to dream. But I don't dream so far out of my reach that I know it's totally unobtainable. So I think, well, why shouldn't I want that? Why shouldn't I?
Back in the real world, Sam's got to keep tabs on every penny he spends. He's worked out a provisional budget, but has decided to ask Katy's father and stepmother for some financial advice.
Unfortunately, the real world and the perfect world for Katy are worlds apart. A perfect world where money is no object and she could have this wonderful day and everything just as she wants it doesn't match up to the fact that, unfortunately, money's very tight.
Sam has only met Katy's father and stepmother a handful of times, and never on his own.
We're trying to save money, basically.
Trying to save money, so you're overspent already.
Overspent by about nearly £1,800 right now.
Katy's shoes?
Yeah, £50.
£50?
Yeah, I think that should be enough, shouldn't it?
Oh, well, you won't get them for £50.
Don't you
Not
think?
unless they're in the sale.
How much do you reckon it'll be?
Well, I think you ought to double that.
£100.
And then if you're lucky, you'll save a bit.
Okay, fair enough.
So, you're making it worse. You don't want to be...
Marion is quick to spot that a lot of Sam's figures are entirely made up.
That's just an estimate out of my head again, I'm
Right.
afraid. Most of these are, I'm afraid.
That could seriously wreck your budget.
But they're only rough figures.
Well, so are all of these.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't really thought. I mean, I had no idea. So should I double that?
Well, I think you need to make a few phone calls and get some estimates.
Really get a better estimate.
Yeah.
Don't just automatically double
You can't rely on these estimates that are only out of your head.
Okay.
It's all right. I know it's a strange way of doing it, I know, but it works for me.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So
you need to go back to the drawing board and revamp your figures following this.
Looks like I've got a bit of work to do, doesn't it, really?
I'm afraid you have.
Thank you, Marion. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
And
don't forget, it's Katy's happiness in your hands, so we're relying on you.
I know, it's a big job.
Okay. Cheers then.
They obviously know more about weddings than I do, basically. And Marion certainly knows more about how much things are going to cost me, and she, in no uncertain terms, told me how much things are going to cost and how I got it wrong. But I mean, it's fair enough. I need to know. But I felt like a little kid really in there, to be honest.
He's got to put in a lot more work on the fine detail, because that's what Katy will make it everything worthwhile for her.
Yeah.
It are the small things.
So, back in Surrey, Sam reworks the budget. If he can't get a deal on the venue, he'll be forced to scale back his grand plans.
Hello?
It's Paul from Ragley Hall.
Oh, you're right, Paul, what are you doing?
Luckily, no one else wants to get married on Friday the 13th.
So you can do it for £3 all in, £3 all in, nice one. Okay, that's fantastic. Great. Yeah, that's fine, yeah, if you just send it out in the post, that'd be fantastic, yeah, that'd be great. All right, cool. All right, cheers then, Paul, I'll talk to you later, all right, bye. How cool is that? Paul can do it for £3. That's absolutely wicked. Ragley Hall. What am I going to do?
Now he's got a venue, Sam can finally send out invitations. But the big day is under 3 weeks away. So, to save time, he's found a do-it-yourself kit on the internet and is making them by hand.
So you make this note, stick that in the card like that, which looks very pretty, apparently. Close it up, tie it up with a little bit of ribbon around the side like that. See?
Sam wants to make a great first impression, but his craft skills are letting him down.
The problem is that, can you see it? I mean, yeah, I'm going for the handmade look, but I mean, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Don't you go near... Oh, pussycat.
It takes him till 2:30 in the morning to make 60 invitations, and he's still got to catch the first post the next day. It's 11 days in, and despite having ticked very little off his to-do list, Sam decides that his priority today is to search for Katy's wedding lingerie. Eddie's certainly not going to miss a chance to rummage through a girl's knickers.
What? Do you know what sort of style underwear Katy prefers?
No idea.
I reckon she's a 34 double D.
I think I'm sure it's a double D.
I think so.
That's probably the better one out of the ones that we have.
Yeah, it will do, won't it?
I think Sam knows me fairly well, but he also knows that I can be difficult. Difficult to please, and sometimes only I can get things right.
Unlike any other bride, Katy has never tried on a single wedding dress. She feels left out, so Hayley takes her to a bespoke wedding shop. But she has to stick to the rules. She can only try and not buy.
Okay, so if you come to the mirror, this is a bespoke dress by a designer called Sharon Bowen. I'm not sure how you feel about the colour.
God, I'm gorgeous! We have to remember, though, I'm not buying a dress, and Sam is.
Well, you know.
How's he gonna... No, it doesn't even bear thinking about. Can't even buy his own clothes, can he, really?
On the way back from his lingerie trip, Sam has spotted a wedding dress shop that looks like it could fall within his budget.
Hello. See, they're all actually really nice so far. That's nice as well, isn't it?
That is nice.
Right, so that one I like, and that one I also like quite a lot as well. And that one I like as well. How much?
That one? That one's $7.99. And that includes all your tie backs and everything.
$7.99?
Yeah.
You
can buy 2 if you want.
She could have 2 dresses for you, maybe. She could have one for the
evening.
Yeah. I mean, we start from about $2.50. The rest of the range that we carry between $6.99 and $9.50.
I've been going to the wrong wedding shops, I tell you. Honestly, it's been £2 upwards.
It's gorgeous. That is your romantic garden dress. That one is your evening big gown.
Wow. I need to be spoilt on my wedding day. It's my one and only wedding day. And if anybody accuses me of being spoilt, why can't I go get spoilt on our wedding day?
But that's
I want 2 dresses.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, I like that. I like...
It's just a little bit different.
It is, actually.
Wow, it's something that nobody would expect her to turn up in.
No,
because
I like that a lot, actually.
You know, every girl wants to bring in their waist, and an A-line will always do that.
I'm not hoping too much, which is really awful, because the one thing that matters to me above anything else is the wedding dress. That's going to make or break the day for me. If I feel $1 million, if he's messed up in any way on other things, it will matter less. And if I feel like I look bad, then it doesn't matter how right everything else is, my day will be ruined.
I'm stand on here because I'm in flats.
Oh, right, got you, fair enough.
And this is pre-alterations, okay?
Yeah, that's nice. I'm just going to stand up and have a little look around if that's all right.
It's all right, feel free to pull the train out.
It's looking good, Ed.
You look relieved.
I am actually, yeah. I think Katy would look gorgeous in that, wouldn't she?
It is very nice.
And if she's bigger on top as well, we'll zip it out.
I don't think Katy will be too fussed about the costs and stuff. Because you've been saying, oh, that's great, it's half the price of the other one. Do you think Kate might take offence a bit to that?
No.
In my eyes...
She doesn't mind when I
buy
get a deal at Tesco.
I think if you like the style, you buy it.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Okay. Bag it up and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
At £799, Sam's dress is fantastic value, but only if Katy likes it.
I'm really, really chuffing myself. I've got a wedding dress and it's absolutely fantastic.
Stuck up in Leicester, Katy has no idea how Sam is doing. The arrival of her invitation is the only clue that she's likely to get.
We've got mail. What do you reckon these are, Katy?
To preserve the element of surprise, Sam has removed all the important details.
Oh my God! At, question mark, on, question mark, at, question mark. The reception will follow in, question mark. Do you like the invites, Katy?
No. They're a bit minimal, aren't they?
He's made them himself by the looks of it.
Doesn't mean I have to like them, does it? I'm a bit worried about this invite. It's not exactly Rococo, is it? That is really modern. It's minimalistic.
You worried?
Yeah, I am. That tells me it's a very modern, trendy wedding.
Do you think that's setting the tone for the rest of the day?
Well, how can it not? For me, when you get an invitation, it's telling you about the style of the day, and this is a modern, minimalistic invitation. That is not my dream day, so who's he pleasing? Is he getting married to someone else? I'm actually quite worried my dress is going to be quite modern and trendy now.
I really don't know what to say.
Actually, I kind of wish I hadn't seen her.
The arrival of the invitations is a reminder to Katy that she's not in control. She's signed a legal contract banning her from talking to Sam. But maybe a text won't count.
She's worried. She's worried because I'm just not replying to messages. She's not hearing me. She's not hearing me every day. She's not, you know, she's not seeing me.
Right now I'm really worried that the whole day is just going to be nothing like how I imagined it to be. And he's picked a completely different style and he has no idea of what I want.
I'd much rather ring, but I'm not allowed to ring her. I can't talk to her, so...
I'd be so disappointed if the wedding's nothing like I imagined.
To be honest with you, I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it when she sends me messages like that.
Texts from Katy aren't Sam's only problem. He's taking Eddie to Ragley Hall to finalise the details, but he's forgotten to budget for VAT. The total bill for his venue hire and food has come in at £800 more than he was expecting.
There's nothing hidden with our costs, Sam.
No.
I quoted you the prices as I would quote anyway.
Yeah.
All our prices are plus VAT. Anything I quote to you was plus VAT.
I just didn't realise that.
Obviously didn't get told that because his budget was £3,000. You knew his budget was £3,000 and that was it.
Basically, what I'm going to need to do now, though, obviously, is save money elsewhere, really. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be able to afford a sit-down meal for everyone. What about barbecues instead?
You can have a barbecue, but again...
It's not traditional, but I mean...
I think that it's probably going to be a bit disappointing for your guests to have a barbecue.
Oh, I don't know.
I know you're trying to save money, but... Do you know what I mean? It's Katie's biggest day of her life, and I think you do need a sit-down meal.
We've done it as cheap as we possibly can for you to help you out. But I can't pay the staff any less. I can't have any less staff off. We wouldn't have any less on. I can't give you cheaper tables, cheaper linen, cheaper crockery. I wouldn't do that to you.
What linen have you got, just out of interest?
It's our own linen.
What colour?
It's white.
White.
Yeah, white linen.
I'm going to need to dress the tables.
But again, you're going to push your budgets doing that.
Yeah, well...
But you're prepared to push your budgets that way, but not push your budgets on things like food and service.
No, that's the thing, you see.
But I don't understand where you... For me, that's not...
I suppose we've got different priorities, haven't we?
We have, yeah. To me, that's where you should be looking at your budgets, and I don't think I can do any more for you there.
I've no idea what he's going to do about money. I think he's got to try and prioritise a bit better and make cuts on the less important things.
The pressure is on. With 2 weeks to go, Sam's VAT crisis has pushed his overspend to £2,300. And Katy's texts are taking on an alarming tone.
The messages I'm getting off Katy, she's like really unsure about the whole thing. So I'm sure she's not really, I don't know.
Just want to make sure that everything's okay.
She's got like doubts about weddings and getting married now. She's coming up with things like, oh no, should we really be getting married? And
what?
Yeah, honestly.
What does matter is that Sam and I are getting married for the right reasons, and we should be getting married, and we're going to be happy.
I've got her, she's stressing me out a bit now, and then I've got the wedding stressing me out as well. So I just need to, how can I make her know that I love her to bits?
Eddie comes up with an emergency plan. He and Sam will go up to Leicester to visit the girls and try to allay Katy's fears in person. But there'll be no talk about the wedding.
Surprise! How you doing?
Where were you?
So, why was I getting so many horrible texts?
Because you're ignoring me and you think that you're the only one who's got any stress.
It's just we're not allowed to talk, are we? And it's like, I wasn't ignoring you. I was getting your texts and I was reading them.
No, okay.
But, you know,
you're an asshole.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, another one.
I hate you.
I know, yeah. So how do I apply to that?
You don't reply to me, I'm not going to marry you.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Do I got 2 dresses?
I'm not commenting on anything like that. That's starting to get too detailed.
Not allowed.
No.
No wonder you're thinking about the wedding, because I've put you under so much pressure to do it right.
Damn right, yeah.
So you're going to do it right, aren't you?
You're getting the wedding I'm making for you.
Katy's happy again. But unless Sam gets his budget under control, the wedding day could still be a disaster.
If I'm going to get this wedding to work, I'm going to have to just cut back somewhere, aren't I? Really? Not hiring the suits out myself, getting them to pay for it. I'll save money there. Save money on the hotel. About 100 quid. I'm not going to have any drinks at the games reception, that's 300. No Toastmasters, that's 300. Decorations, I put 600 down for that. I've cancelled it at the moment.
What happens if you go over budget?
I can't go over budget. I've not got the money there to go over budget. Basically. So I've got to stick to this budget. I've got no option. I've not got any money hiding anywhere that I can use, so this is all I've got. If I don't have any evening food, it shouldn't be a problem at all.
As well as cutting back on cars, cakes, suits and entertainment, Sam finally abandons his plans for an evening barbecue. He's had to compromise, but he's back on budget and back on track.
I can do it. I can do it with that, definitely.
Finally, Sam has a chance to let his hair down.
Oh my God, he's got an extension! What is it, Katy? It's a grow your own sex toy.
You going for a swim, Oscar?
1 week to go and it's all coming together. But Sam thinks Katy will expect a theme, and so far he hasn't got one.
I found a first dance meet and it's in Moulin Rouge. It's that Your Song or something, I think it's called. So that'd be perfect for the first dance. And I thought, while I'm at it, Moulin Rouge would be absolutely perfect for the whole theme, I reckon.
And do you think Katy will like it?
I think she'll be quite impressed with it, if I can pull it off. I've not got much time, but I reckon I could do it.
He'd like to put a bottle of absinthe on every table, but at £25 a pop, he can't afford it. So he's come up with a cunning plan.
I'm going to have, for the Moulin Rouge style, in the centre of each table, 8 tables, I'm going to have a bottle of absinthe. That round the bottle.
Yeah. Real absinthe?
Yeah, right. No, it's just water with some green dye in it.
Oh, right. Like just for show?
Yeah, just for show.
Sam's determined to get every detail right.
Is that all right?
It's the day before the wedding, and the moment that Katy has been dreading. She finally gets to try on the dress Sam has chosen for her.
This is kind of the crunch point for me. It's going to affect how tomorrow goes completely. Hello.
Hi, Katy. How are
Hi.
you? Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nervous?
Don't look so nervous. You'll be absolutely fine. Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I'm
Hiya.
Hayley.
You're shaking, Katy.
I know. Stop. Okay, it's not pink. Okay.
You okay?
All right. I'm going to need to try that on.
Yes. Is it what you expected?
Not exactly, no.
You okay? It's a beautiful dress, but I'm not sure she would have chosen it. It's too traditional.
I haven't seen it yet, so...
And you haven't got shoes, feel free to pick it up. And there's a stand on there, please stand on.
I feel very exposed.
That top bit is really pretty.
There's a lot of skirt, and there's a lot of my shoulders and fat bits.
It's not necessarily what you would have picked, but has he done a really bad job? try something over your shoulders.
Yeah.
And see what we can do.
I can't look
to
at
combat
myself
that.
at the moment because of that.
Well, let's put something on your shoulders and see what we can do.
Okay.
Yeah?
I can't look at myself in it.
Well, let's put a wrap on and see what we can do. Yeah?
Okay. Right, there's a few things that we can do. Okay.
The boys are too busy with final details to worry about Katy.
We've got 2.5 hours to get up to Warwickshire.
It's fine, you know.
It's all right.
It's cutting it
And
fine.
you're saying we'll be all right.
We're all there, honestly.
They have to be at Ragley Hall by 4 o'clock to decorate the tables.
Rings, very important.
Yeah, don't forget them rings.
Job
Everything done?
Let's hit the road. M40, here we go.
I'll follow you. Come on.
Let's go.
There's nothing that is going to make me like this dress. But what did I say? I said that I wanted him to like the way I looked on my wedding day.
But you've also got to feel comfortable.
Do you sell a lot of these dresses?
It's very, very popular. For the very fact that if you look in the mirror there, your stomach is completely flat. Being longer in the body, it makes you look taller and slimmer.
So everybody's got one, have they?
Not everybody.
Which was exactly what you didn't want.
You better love me forever. And you better never leave me.
Tomorrow is one day. You've got the rest of your lives.
It's the only wedding day. This dress is so much. That's why I'm not even happy with the back of it, because it's just yet more. It's not classy, it's not subtle. Oh, God! I can't not wear it.
Let me ring him.
Yeah. Oh, it's Hayley. Hello?
Sam, it's Hayley.
How you doing, Hayley? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm good, cheers.
I'm in the wedding dress shop with Katy.
All right, okay.
And I want to ask you a question and I want you to answer me honestly.
Okay.
How would you feel if she wanted to change the dress?
Are you kidding me? Does she not like it?
No,
Really?
really.
Well, what's the matter with it? What doesn't she like? Everything?
Yeah,
Really?
really. I wouldn't be asking you, Sam, unless it was this important.
Well, we don't have a choice then, really, do we? I mean, I don't want... If I've picked the wrong dress, then...
She's upset that she feels that she's upsetting you by not liking it.
I mean, I'm gutted about myself for getting the wrong dress, to be honest with you. That's what I'm gutted about.
Would you be happier if she chose a different dress and she was happy?
I'd be happier if she was happy, definitely. There's no doubt about that.
Okay. All right.
All right, fair enough then, Hayley.
All right, then.
Yeah, OK, I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, cheers.
All right, then. Thanks,
Bye.
Sam. Bye. He's gutted. But he's gutted that he got it wrong. He's not gutted that you don't like it. And he doesn't want you to be unhappy.
And there is just one dress, isn't there?
There is only one dress.
You're joking.
She don't like it.
You winding me up?
No, I'm not winding you up, honestly. Hayley just rang me. And she just said, Katy, she just said, what would you say if Katy doesn't like a dress?
Oblivious to Sam's budget, Katy's solution is to choose a new dress.
That one, yeah?
Yeah.
That one?
No. Sam was obviously on a budget. And I don't know if there's a difference in prices.
The problem that we've got is that the other dress has been altered.
Right.
So it's basically an unsaleable dress.
Right.
Hayley, give me some good news, please.
Oh, I don't really have much, I'm afraid. The dress that you've picked, we do have to buy simply because it's been altered to fit Katy.
Bummer.
Is there any leeway in your budget whatsoever?
None. I didn't really budget in a second dress at all.
I'll have to wear it in that sun. At least it fits.
Just give me 2 seconds so we get a dress out.
With the wedding in less than 24 hours, Sam has failed.
Katy, do you like this?
But Sharon might have a solution. There's one dress in the shop that might fit unaltered.
That is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
So if I just had that sewn into that, which I can do here personally, I'm really happy to lend it to you. And you just have it dry cleaned and give it back.
If you don't mind, I would love to borrow this.
You are very welcome.
You're going to
wear that one?
Definitely.
Sam has booked Katy into a hotel near Ragley Hall. They've been apart for 4 weeks, and tomorrow they're to be married.
These past few weeks have been ridiculous, basically. There's just... Starters, I would have been more organised. That is what I'd have been done for start. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I could have got this wedding done in less than 4 weeks if I'd been more organised.
I've got a bit of a internal fight at the moment between I love Sam and that's all that matters and we're getting married and I'm going to be so elated because I'm getting married, against this is my dream day and it's not what I dreamed it would be.
After 4 weeks of separation, a bill of 14 grand and chronic wedding jitters, it's finally the wedding day. And it's raining. With his Moulin Rouge theme and homemade decorations, will Friday the 13th be lucky for Sam?
This morning I woke up and I felt sick. I really did. I felt really sick and shaking. I was like, oh no, I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I can't believe we're getting changed in the toilet with the film crew in it as well.
I'm really nervous. I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life.
Any bride would be nervous on her wedding day, but Katy has left every last detail of hers to Sam.
Okay, enough crying.
Yeah.
We're going to get the makeup done, otherwise we're going to be late as well, and then it'll be really embarrassing. And you'll be crying and late, and that's no good.
Yeah, you're
okay?
right.
Breathe. You'll be fine.
Is that it? Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Do you like?
Are you all feeling okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're great. You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you very much, so are you. So, I think they're lovely. Do you know what I know he's done as well, which I think is really sweet?
What?
He didn't want me to be out-blinged by anybody, so he's got you something all quite plain.
The boys are ready, guests are arriving, and it's Katy's turn to run late.
good. Just needs to be a little bit back. I don't feel fat, that's good.
Do you know
this
what?
Works.
We've got to go.
Yeah.
Because we're late. And we need to get you married. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Come on then.
I need a drink. The water or something. My mouth is dry now.
Breath freshener.
Oh, good lad.
Just stay there. Don't move.
Katy sees the 18th century splendour of Ragley Hall for the first time.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves with each other and a willingness to accept each other for who they are, remembering to sometimes allow for just a little less than perfection.
Katy, I give you this ring
As a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and a symbol of our love.
and a symbol of our love.
It's now with very great pleasure that I'm able to state that you are now lawfully husband and wife, and you may now kiss the bride.
Give us a big wave,
I felt immensely proud and really pleased for her. And nice to give her away to a guy like Sam.
He's like always been like my big brother. He's looked after me, and it's just brilliant. I'm so proud of him for doing what he's done. It's absolutely wonderful.
Katy's got the biggest smile on her face, so I think so far so good.
I think he did brilliantly for a man. But I suppose perhaps Katy, being a woman, she perhaps saw it differently.
There's no going back. She's married to him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you please be upstanding to receive your bride and groom, Katy and Sam.
He's just done everything right. I was sort of like scratching my head a bit about the colour of the flowers compared to the colour of the men's seats, compared to the colour of the bridesmaids, and I was like, but I just thought, but the men look fantastic, and my bridesmaids look fantastic, and the flowers are stunning. And I just thought, God, you know, maybe I would have spent too long matching the bloody colours, you know what I'm saying?
I've got one final surprise for my beautiful wife over there.
I thought the can-can dances were fantastic. I wanted to pull out some surprises and stuff in my day. I don't think I'd have thought of that. I think that was Am I actually going to say this? I think that was better than I could have done.
I've certainly put my kind of stamp on this day, definitely, and people are definitely seeing that, for sure. I do feel like I'm more of a person, I guess, the fact that I've been able to pull this off so far. All them people in there are enjoying themselves. I can't wish for more than that, really.